Let's start there. Hitmaka.
What up, bro?
Youngberg, Iceberg. Do I gotta go there? It hit different.
It do hit different if you know all that. Like, for real, that's 3 different niggas.
You know I had to do my homework before I got you on this episode of Whoops.
Okay.
These is Whoopasodes, bro. Let's start there.
Whoopasodes, I'm fucking with that.
We got Whoopasodes now. Let's start there.
I still ain't even tried no whoops. I put the whoops you gave me like in the crib. I put them up. Them motherfuckers, we gonna auction them bitches off, boy. When you
Auction the whoops?
like, yeah, for sure. Later on, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be worth. They're gonna be like Jordan, Dior, Jordan, some shit out here in these streets for real.
Oh, yeah, that's how I'm trying to come though. Hey, look, you ain't tried these whoops. After Harriet Tubman died for this shit, it's crazy.
I don't want no whoops.
You don't want no whoops? No. You don't want no whoops?
I'm whooped out.
You whooped out is crazy. you whooped out, bro. Let's start that. Let's get right into these whoops then.
All right, cool.
Why you in here with all this jewelry on, embarrassing me and shit? I had to put my little shit up. I had to put the watch up. I'm like, he came in with some shit on today.
It's plain.
Plain is crazy.
I don't know. This my normal whoop.
Normal whoops is crazy.
This my normal whoop. Like,
normal whoops? Now where the fuck is the transformer? Do I gotta go there? It hit different.
Man, that's that other nigga. You gotta ask him, man. You talking to Hitmaka right now. That other nigga know about that.
Okay, the other nigga. Okay, now which nigga
I
is
told
that?
you it's
Break
3
this
different
shit
niggas.
down.
You just said a bunch of names. Shit, you could say them.
So who got the chain to? Was it Iceberg, Youngberg, or Hitmaka? Break this shit down.
See, the crazy part is that was like, how many years ago? Like 15 years ago. And the story was a whoop. They done told the story, whatever. But like me, I don't never shy away from that shit because like it's me and I'm still here and I've just been able to grow. Like I'm really like a motherfucking testimony for real to go through all that type of bullshit and to be here and like motherfucking actually bigger than ever. So shit. However it went that way.
I'm for them grades. Let's start there. So we got Hitmaka in here with all these chains on. Let's start that. Lit up like this is crazy.
Where did you get your new shit from?
Now look, don't overrule me. They said I was decent, bro. You got to let me know. They said my shit was decent. Now
I ain't mad at you.
I've been trying to overrule.
I never noticed that's supposed to be you nailing something on the OG on the original piece.
Do your homework on the FYB and what.
Who
FYB
made that
stand
one?
for.
You made that at the crib? Somebody at the crib?
Nah, do your homework on Status Jewelers. It hit
Okay,
different.
NA.
It hit different. Now I'm whooping them. This is Italian Jewelers. It hit different.
See, now you whooping.
Status ain't whooping. Let's start now. And do your homework.
Yo, nah, man. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like all these shit just be trophies and just shit that we just get. You know what I'm saying? It really don't mean nothing. Like I wish that motherfucker told me. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm addicted to this shit, just like how you is right now too. It's like man, you gotta keep shining or whatever. And it's all marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause when they see J Mane, you come in, you looking like a bizarre with no, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, you gotta stand out. So treat that shit like a marketing budget for real.
Okay, that's a bet. I'm for now. So that's a good. Is that good marketing advice to get J Mane? So you telling me to go spend all my money on jewelry? It's crazy. Let's start. Hitmaka, that's what you telling me?
Where you live now, J Mane?
Now
Can we
look,
say that on camera?
Now look. Where J Mane live, it's a lot of trees. Let's start that.
Okay.
I live in the woods somewhere. We is gonna say that. J Mane do live in the woods, so I'm not in the city. I'm in the woods somewhere.
And what area?
See,
what state?
You did your homework on Alabama.
Oh, that's
Sweet home Alabama.
Oh, you in that vibe.
Do your homework.
Okay, say
Do your homework.
Say
I did my homework. Eat a business up. My shit a little whoop right now. Eat a business up. Do your homework. I did my homework, bro. Oh, I've been doing my homework on these whoops.
I ain't gonna lie, that song a ghetto classic. I ain't even like that was in the
Ghetto? It's crazy.
Nah, I mean it's multi-platinum, but it's like for real. I think it's one of them ones that like I was so young back then or whatever, like, and then I think a lot of motherfuckers grew up on that song, like, and a lot of niggas.
I grew up on that whoop. We was in the rink. Do your homework on the rink on 87, over whooping that.
Do your homework on the rink, nigga. I was already in the rink before you was not in the rink, nigga. You was at home, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you talking about, boy.
Do your homework on the Route 66. Now I've been outside.
I've been to the Route 66, boy. Do your homework on me really going to motherfucking Dixon, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
let's start there.
Okay, let's start there.
Do your homework on motherfucking Leon's and all that other shit.
So break this shit down to the fans. For the people who don't know, where's Hitmaka from? Break this shit down.
Originally, So I grew up in the burbs originally or whatever, and like Flossmoor, Homewood, Flossmoor. And then this went before the niggas invaded, you know what I'm saying, through the suburbs. Like this when the shit was lit, like it was on some like real like rich nigga, yo, know what I'm saying? Like my parents was successful. So from there, my parents got a divorce, and I really didn't want to be with my mama and see her over whooping with a new whoop. It hit different when your mama get a new whoop.
OG get a new whoop.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
so I couldn't handle that, and I went to the city, and my dad was like the fucking like owned a bunch of apartment buildings in Chicago over east on motherfucking Ellis and Dorchester, whatever. So I lived on 81st and Ellis, and I went to school at Dixon, and then from there we moved to Foster Park. And
Yeah, they
and,
told me you was in Foster Park with the moles. Let's start there.
Man, I've been everywhere. I used to be the moles over there. Damn, my grandmother lived on fucking like around like 80, I think it was like 87 Houston type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm all around the city. I went to all fucking high schools, and I dropped out of school super early. I didn't get past 9th grade, but I went to motherfucking.
You dropped out in 9th grade, bro?
I went to Kenwood. I went to CVS. I went to Olive Harvey. I went to Curie. I'm talking about this all in like damn near one year type shit.
1 year is crazy.
And
Because you dropped out in 9th, freshman year?
Yeah, I think it was like, and then I got probably like the beginning of like 10th grade, but I ain't get to because I never went to school, bro. Like I was just outside like on some real rap nigga shit, like around like Infrared, do your homework on L.E.P being really called Infrared.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? So like all them niggas that was over there on Halsted, you know what I'm saying? That's how I end up knowing like a bunch of different people and that's around that area, that's from that area, because that was back in the day. It's a legendary studio on Halsted right across the street from the Harold's Chicken or whatever. And we was just there, and like a lot of people came from that shit, whether it was myself, Bogus, who a crazy producer right now as well, who my mentor taught me everything, Count, Lil Lair, rest in peace, Law, Mooney, who worked with Nardo Wick now, you know what I'm saying? Like shout out to E, you know what I'm saying? Like that was really my life. That's how I kind of got on. That's how I dropped out of school or whatever. I got my first record deal at like 14, 15. Like, damn, maybe before that, 13, 14, something like that.
And what was that like for you?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. It was with DMX, and
So that was the whoop with DMX.
yeah. So
Okay.
what really happened was this is truth. This is some Chicago shit, and I'm with a real Chicago nigga, so I gotta be authentic.
So it's different when you real 60-30.
Yeah, I mean,
Two Chicago
I don't
niggas
care
is
where
crazy.
you from, nigga, but we roll from Chicago. The
Break
South
this
Side.
shit down, because they be do your homework on J Mane out here pushing a piece. We don't give a fuck about what nobody from.
Do your
Let's
homework
start there.
on me being motherfucking in the year like, you know how it's like certain motherfuckers is seniors and certain motherfuckers freshmen. Y'all niggas like freshmen. I was like a senior.
Let's start there.
Let's start there. It wasn't all that guns and killing niggas and all that other shit back then. Niggas was just catching a fade on a bus and doing all that shit. Let's start there. So I don't really get into all the geographical shit that's going on, because I'm cool with everybody, whether it be Dirk, Keith, Herb, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even, you know, I was already rich when y'all niggas was on some the food shit. So
do your homework on. I wasn't doing food shit, bro. I was just rapping and making music. Do your homework.
Nah, but I love all y'all niggas that's making music and doing that shit and pushing the piece, like you say, in a positive direction, because this what it is. So back in the day, L.E.P, Infrared, it was called Infrared at the time, and like I was like the premier rapper off the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like Count and all them niggas, they were like older niggas when they were still in the streets or whatever. We had went and seen a bunch of record companies, niggas, seen Jay-Z, seen Dame Dash, whatever. I had like an exclusive bidding war with the whole fucking industry. I was probably like 4'4", motherfucker, but I was already drinking, smoking, popping flat, doing a whole shit, just wilding out, you know what I'm saying, on some normal Chicago shit. And DMX ended up signing me, and I ended up falling out with Infrared and L.E.P and them. And then my career just went with DMX from that.
But how you end up falling out with Infrared and L.E.P and them?
Let's
start there. Let's start there.
I was a kid.
Break this shit down.
I was a kid, and I could tell a different story. But like now, looking back in hindsight or whatever, and being grown or whatever, like, man, shit, I just blew up, and like everybody started pulling me in different directions, pause or whatever, and just, you know what I'm saying, like the nigga E and everybody else. It was just a lot of street shit going on or whatever with me being young, and then me being young, I only wanted to do the music shit, and I was young, so my parents just was like, nope, and just took me away from the whole game, kind of like locked me up in like some like concentration camp, like boot camp, jail type shit or whatever, and that's kind of how that shit went.